We here at BitFinex want you all to know that we're the world's largest, most advanced trading platform in the world. And we created Tether as a necessary tool for that.
Show me the money!
Take him out. Now, we'd like to respond to some of the baseless, sensical allegations made against us. And by sensical, I mean straight food. Spreading straight food.
It's FUD, sir.
Take him out.
You want me to take it myself?
Yes. We're not just the world's most advanced trading platform. We can print money, make money. Damn it. Damn, I look good. Hey, what's up, ladies? Hello. Welcome to Bittrex. Your coin ain't worth a damn thing, son. Unless it's on our platform, you feel me? Oh, you want your coin listed? That'll be 10 Bitcoin, please. Thank you. Now give us 5 months. The best. Top 10 coins, top 10 coins, top 10 coins. Eeny, miny, meeny, mo. That one! Pump it! Pump it! My poor wife. Guys, we offer a great trading platform. Notice me? Do you know what this reminds me of? Good evening, and welcome to the News Nightly. I'm your host, Monsieur de Pamplemousse, and in today's episode, exchanges? Are they fantastic? Or are they not so fantastic? Hey. You want to buy some coin? I'll get you pumped. Hey. Come over here. I'll get you pumped. Let's jump straight into the market, shall we? Bitcoin is on a tiny bit of a slump, and whenever that's happening, this seems to be happening. 24%, blowing past 1500, now at 16. Let me move myself. So philosophically, I've talked about it a while. You know I'm not a fan, but financially speaking, the guys behind this have so much to lose if Bitcoin succeeds, and so much to gain if Bitcoin Cash succeeds, that maybe all of this is just the market talking and the market really likes Bitcoin Cash. Or it's a lot of market manipulation, and if it wasn't for that, it would go down, or it's a bit of both. Assuming then it's a bit of both, as that seems to be the more neutral stance, they would likely throw so much money into this because one, they're incentivized to keep SegWit off so they can keep their ASIC advantage, and two, they're not fans of the Lightning Network, probably, because that cuts them out of transaction fees. Like, it hits them so hard having a SegWit Bitcoin with the Lightning Network. Like, really, really, really hard. And these guys aren't stupid. They know Bitcoin is basically the new world reserve, and they want to have the power. That's a ton of power. They'd be like some of the most powerful men on the planet, richest, who knows. So, like, genuinely, it wouldn't surprise me to see this thing go to 5, 6, 7,000 one day, maybe. Like, genuinely, I wouldn't be that surprised. This isn't financial advice. This is just my opinion. It could happen. Obviously, Bitcoin could also double, triple in the same amount of time, but Ethereum broke 420 for a little while. New all-time high. A lot of people panicking on ETH Trader right now.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down! No!
If you're into your technical analysis, there's a lot of people excited about the ascending triangle. But forget that. This has been spotted in the wild. A legit Ethereum logo on this cat's nose. How much is the cat going for? The cat is launching an ICO. Initial cat offering. Genuinely though, there'd be a lot of people willing to pay for that cat. Biggest gainers are, as of right now, this changes like every 10 minutes. Nexus is at the top. Nexus basically quantum resistant coin. It's questionable, debatable whether Bitcoin can implement quantum resistant stuff to its blockchain when that becomes a thing we need to worry about. As of right now, it isn't, but quantum computers could be a mainstream thing in 5, 10, 15 years. I don't know. The Request network has just breached the top 100. It's on a very nice rise today. I talked about it about it before. My first initial assessment was that it seems kind of early for solutions like this. However, it does look like a solid project. It's getting so many people talking about it on cryptocurrency right now. Definitely shill of the day, probably. Bitcoin Cash, number 3. Bitcoin, privacy, but lots of gains to be had by a lot of coins. We're back down to 255 billion market cap. Was at 257 billion like an hour ago, but still very high, still climbing. Over 100,000 Coinbase accounts again in the last 24 hours. Things are ramping up really, really fast. You know how Facebook wasn't a thing 1 year and then the next year everyone had it? Or mobile phone, 1 year no one had it, the next year everyone did. We're going to see the same thing for Bitcoin. I think 2018 is going to be a massive year. 2017 was. It was crazy. It was Bitcoin's year. Is next year going to be more of the same? Also, I'm pretty excited about ICOs next year because there was a lot of awareness brought into the space this year. Some of the best projects take over a year from start to launching an ICO minimum. So there could be some really great projects out next year. I hope we're going the right way. This is an interesting discussion that I saw discussed recently, and it's that of the fact that a lot of people don't need a decentralized payment method, but a lot of what the market needs is a decentralized store of value. That's actually something that really is needed by people, and Visa's kind of okay for pretty much everything else. And then the point was that a deflationary currency like Bitcoin to be adopted by a country is kind of a bad thing to a degree. The point is, inflation kind of promotes spending, which is good for the economy, and deflation promotes hodling. I feel really silly when I say that word. It promotes you not to spend your money, which isn't as good for an economy. So its critics of Bitcoin will say it's not actually that good for an entire country to adopt it as its national currency. So maybe they always see it as a store of value and will always have cash. I don't know. It's an interesting debate. I'd like to read your guys' thoughts on it. You can post below. You can join me on Slack if you like something a bit more intimate. The Slack link is down below. It's called iChatCrypto.com. Here's my level of trust in banking. Here's my knowledge of Bitcoin. And as that goes up, that goes down. So, yeah, I really don't like banks. Yeah, Fedcoin. It's just, I just don't see the future in it. Unlimited, uncapped supply? Really? Really? You gonna give me that? I'd prefer Dogecoin. At least with Doge, I would have made some money. It's the holiday season for my American audience. No doubt you will be spreading the good word of Bitcoin to your family members. I hope that goes well. Hope you don't get accused of doing fraudulent activities. I know what that's like. Happy Turkey Day.